What's up, Internet? It is January 24th, 2019, and we are here in the town with My Animal Crossing Life, crossing more animals by the day. Let's throw away some older ones. From home. Oh, thanks, Mom. I'm going to throw that away. Next we have something from Tom Nook, a grapefruit table. Grapefruit is gross. Let's throw that away. From the HRA, hey, we have got more points. That's nice. Maybe we'll get some snowman furniture today. I think that'll be kind of our goal, I think. Hambo still dug a thing out in a place where we don't want to get a thing because it's a pitfall, and pitfalls are dumb. Got a thing from the museum. What do we got? Anything good? Trilobite? Nope, we've already got that donated to the museum. What do we got this time? We have something really good. Apto Skull. I think we have that, but I'm not sure. We can check by taking it to Blithers as we make our rounds. And another Trilobite, so it's really just the skull. So I guess first things first, we'll go check out Blithers, see what he's up to. Shake this tree because I can. Oh, let's see if anyone new in town. Doesn't look like it. Nope. No one new. No one's moved out either. I don't know if we're gonna like just do this at this time as like the regular time, because I meant to do this earlier, I just kind of didn't. So maybe this will be our regular time now. I spent a lot of the day putting up videos on other websites, trying to get my videos out there more, which is always a tricky thing for me. That and trying to figure out how to assemble an airbrush without any instruction as to how to do that, not ever having touched an airbrush before. It was an interesting experience. And later tonight I'm going to test it out on some Gundams. Because I like Gundams, and I want to airbrush them a lot. Hey, a Joyride. A Botoid. I think that's the first Botoid we've seen. That's pretty cool. I actually don't remember what Botoids sound like. So I guess we'll take that back home and see if we want to sell it or not. Okay, so that's Trilobite. That's Trilobite. What about this? Have we donated this? We have not. Sweet, we finished the Apatosaurus. You're welcome, Blethers. I am a huge patron of the arts. I like supporting people doing awesome things, just as you can by checking out my Patreon and letting me do more stuff, because, you know, the economy is so bad in my part of the world. Being able to afford doing more stuff is awesome. But yeah, we have one. I swear I heard a gyroid yell. 2, 3. 3 more fossils, and then we've completed that entire wing of the museum. That's pretty cool. Hasn't even been a month yet, and we've already almost completed a chunk of the museum. Who's running this place today? No, it's Kaisar, who's probably going to cheat or something. I think he'd be like Spike, so there's potential to get some good money out of it if I wanted to. Hey, we got some apples. And I see a digging spot, so there might be another Joyride. Oop, let's pluck that. And let's take this Botoid home and see what it does, because it might be something really, really cool. And also, we have got to designate a day to just deal with this. Oh, but I don't want to. I really just don't want to. It sounds like some kind of mechanical fart. No thank you, Botoid. I think I will sell you. I need not a farting statuette. A Batbrella? Well, I need to see what this is all about. Doesn't seem very batty. What else do we have? A Blumbershoot. which is just a green umbrella. Okay. It's a very extravagant name for something so plain. It sounds like something out of some sort of, like, Alice in Wonderland type deal or something, but no, it's just a really boring umbrella. I'd like to sell some things, Mr. Nook. Alrighty, we're getting close to a house payment. That's exciting. Hey, what do we have here? A yodel shirt. I'll try it on, but I'm not gonna yodel. You know, if it wasn't for that hat portion of this might not look terrible, but no. The grapefruit table. Train car model. Now, I know we already have a model that features a part of the train. I'm not sure if that's it. Let's see our catalog. Because this is a cool feature of this game. You can actually go to Tom Nook and see basically everything you've collected thus far. With the exception of the dummy. Because that's not supposed to be in this game. You can also order stuff, except for special stuff. Special stuff is not for sale. So let's go down. We gotta find our model. Here's the pineapple bed. The very nice cream sofa. The odd clock. It is very odd looking. Kind of neat though. Might have to order one of those at some point. I'm growing one of these. Back when I worked at a greenhouse, back before it shut down, I worked in the tropicals department for like the last year of it, and we had a bunch of these. One of them snapped an entirely huge shoot off of it, so I just took it home and I potted it. It's actually grown like 3 little mini versions of it, so they're ridiculously hardy. There's our awesome fireplace that we don't get to see much of. Snowy tree model, igloo model. Yep, we do have the train car model. And the lighthouse model. Very nice looking lighthouse model, by the way. But that means we don't need your train car model. That said, we do need to invest in some of the random crap you have in your possession Nook at some point if we want more tickets. And the moment I get a free moment, and remember, I really need to bring an outside character in just so that I can allow Nook to upgrade again at some point, because he's going to be stuck here until I bring someone else in. Oh, I gotta remember to actually do that at some point, though. Alright, let's go plant some flowers. I believe we are finished with our little home acres, so I guess we'll start sprucing this place up. Area by area. I'll plant one here. So the problem is you don't want to have them next to trees, because then they won't have room to drop anything. So we might leave space next to trees, but other than that I want to just sort of fill the ground with flowers if we can. It'd be kind of a neat idea. Alright, so now we're on a magical quest to go find joyrides and the magic money rock, I guess. Because that's a fun next little step in our little adventure of exploring the town. Hey, the magic money spot. That's 1,000 bells. Now, because it's so close to the sign and inadvertently a house that would be here, if we planted something here, it has basically 0 chance of actually growing, so we're not going to bother. But we could, if we wanted to waste money by trying to do that. There's our fossil. Dig that crazy fossil. Hillbug. I'm going to catch that and sell it for probably basically nothing. But still, it's more bells. And those bells can be put towards our new house extension. And I don't think we get a bigger house at this point. I think at this point we're basically just told, okay, you can have an upstairs that's really small and pointless, or you can have a really big basement to store your crap. And, well, judging by how busy our house is at the moment, I think we need a basement. And speaking from experience, as someone who the first time he did that got himself the upstairs, don't get the upstairs first. Unless you really don't have a lot of stuff and you're living a Spartan lifestyle in this game, always go for the basement. It's just better in every respect. Alright, not seeing any snowballs yet. But I would very much like to find some at some point. Why is there always a weed here? Like, every time, there's just a weed in that one exact specific spot. It's weird. Oh, what do we got? Fossil! And we'll write ourselves a thing to the museum using some very pretty paper. And one more. But yeah, we want a basement because, I mean, look at it this way. Our house is basically crammed to the brim full of stuff, as is our letter slot, and we need more inventory, and we're not getting any, like, dressers or anything from the snowman, so we kind of just sort of need a place to put stuff. You're still not doing your job right, Booker, if you don't have stuff. Let's see if there's any events going on. There's stuff going on, Copper. An unsettling looking tent. Area F2. Oh no, I'm gonna end up falling flat on my face again today, aren't I? If we go there, I don't want to do that. Where's F2? Oh, no, that was yesterday, I guess. Maybe she stays for 2 days, I don't know. Oh, magic money rock. 5, 6, 7. Alright. We got all the money from the money rock. Awesome. And that means we have a house payment. Hooray! That means we're a step closer to getting a bigger house where we can actually store all our extra crap, which is good, because we definitely need that right now. Alright. Well, since we've done that, until we find digging spots, we'll just start shaking trees and see if we can run into any bees. Because there's not really much to fish up right now. We've caught pretty much all the major fish and all the interesting stuff. We got all the bugs, really. But at least bees are worth a fair chunk of money every day. Hey, Cody Brain Fart. Shake that tree. Shake that tree. A digging spot. We must dig. The digging spot. Hey, a joyride. A clankoid. That sounds like one of those generic ones I really don't like. It's gonna be forever till I find my favorite gyroids. I'll pick up some free money from the trees because they like that I'm friends to the trees and shaking all the stuff out of them. Keeps them clean. I'm again going back to my old job when I worked there. Oh, come on, that's the worst place. I don't think there's any way I can actually get. There's no way I can come from below it. Yeah. So we're going to go inside a house and reset that. But going back to my old job for a sec. I remember one summer, every day, every single day for like 2 months, I had to shake the hibiscus plants because every day, every single like leaf on them would somehow like wither and you had to like shake them all off and it was terrible. Hey, it's Tortimer. Now this is a special event that only happens once per town. And this is like the only actual mayoral duty he takes. The rest of the time he's just messing around, really. You need to add an extra bridge to the river. One more bridge. Actually, I know exactly where it is. We should put it here on the southern side if we can. Simply because if we go up here, there's really only 3 acres up here, and it's in the middle, so that's not too bad. And down here, there's 4 acres, so if we could put it like right here on the underside of the the waterfall. That's where we'd want it to go, I think. Now, I didn't realize this the first time I played, but you can basically just tell him, not here, do it somewhere else, and he'll kind of let you figure out where you want it. But, you know, the first time I thought it was just, if you don't say yes, he just takes away your ability to actually get one more bridge, so I just said yes where it was, and it was like literally in a square next to another bridge. Not here, no. I know where, but you have to go there. Yes, do it upstream. That's specifically where we want it. Just because I think it would save us a lot of time if we could have one, like, literally here. But, we gotta go find ourselves... Hey, Hambo. We have got to go find ourselves some snowballs. And some bees. And some more snowballs. And some more bees. Because bees mean profit. And profit means I can pay off a house. Which means that we can do other things. Things I haven't thought of yet. But at least if we try and pay off our house, that gives us a set goal. And goals are important. Alrighty. There should be some more joyrides around here. I mean, we've only found 2. There's usually like 4 or so that show up after a snowfall. Or rainfall, specifically. So we just gotta look carefully. As well as, you know, looking for snowballs. So we can get some delicious snowman gear. Specifically the flooring, because of course that is the thing we need to tie the entire theme together. Now, I was told back then, like, if you say no to Tortimer, he basically just says, okay, you take me where you want a bridge, but apparently that hasn't happened, so I guess we're just waiting on him to show up in a different acre now? I guess? I'm actually genuinely not sure. Having one, like, right here would be kind of nice, too, but, you know, it's right next to another acre that has access to a bridge, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. At least if we put it in a acre that doesn't have access to 1 acre over's bridge, that would make the most sense, I think. And then, like, 4 generations later, we'd be able to tell the entire world where we want our bridges, because... you know, Tortimer retires. You could tell the world you want Jeff Bridges for all Isabelle cares. She'll make it happen. Okay, now I want Animal Crossing with Jeff Bridges. That would be interesting. But, we found one of the snowballs anyway. That's kind of cool. Have you seen snowballs, Spike? Because I need one. You want my pill bug? Well, they're not worth a lot, so maybe he'll give us something cool in return. Hey, a peach. That's actually a good deal. Good deal. Okay. We're now on a mission to grow this peach, I guess. Gotta find a good place to grow a piece of fruit. And then we'll have 3 fruits to this town, if it grows. Which is good, because, you know, we need, like, at least 5 of the 6. Because I really don't want to have to drag out my Game Boy Advance connector and try and get my crappy old Game Boy Advance to work, just so I can get a coconut. And that's why in later iterations of Animal Crossing, coconuts just wash up on the beach. There, looks like a good place. There's a ball, but I don't think it would classify as a snowman's head. I think it's just a ball. Now, the problem with having to reset the snowball, having destroyed it, is we now have to figure out where it is. And the world doesn't seem to want to help us. Uh-oh. The way. I like that they're just calm while I'm flailing around, getting chased by horrible bees. Ow. Ah. Come on. Okay, that was on me. I held the A button down to try and catch it, and I was facing the wrong direction. I was trying to tap it, but I held it down. That was all on me. But I kind of like the stark contrast of, I'm just a villager hanging out, minding my own business. Oh my god, there's a guy running next to me, flailing his arms, trying not to die. There's something funny to me about that. A Mega Oombloid. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I think a Mega Oombloid makes a very deep sound, if I recall. There's a lot of interesting technical aspects about the original Animal Crossing because it is basically just a port of an N64 game. So much so that if you were to start this game up, at least in a GameCube, I'm not sure how it functions on a Wii, but if you start it up on the GameCube, like pop open the top, remove the disc, everything will just be already in the game. Because nothing is streamed off the game itself. It's just preloaded the moment the game itself loads. Because it's such a small game comparatively, because it is just an N64 game. But there are also quite a lot of differences between this and the actual N64 version itself. Like, a lot of the events have special furniture, whereas originally I think they just gave you generic furniture. A dresser, we could store stuff in it, but it wouldn't match our theme, so we're just gonna sell it. See, Nook is at least respectful enough not to comment on the fact that my face looks horrible. And it was also stung by bees. I would like to buy a thing of paper, please. I'll buy it, and what the hell, just because I want to get some more tickets, I will buy this train car model. We'll make an extended railroad in our little model of the town later on, when we actually do it, if we actually do it. Prepping to do stuff in the future, hooray! Shake this tree, get some bells. Shake this tree, get nothing but disappointment and sadness. Alright, so let's see what these joyrides do. Worst case scenario, we'll sell them back to Nook. The screaming. That face is special, but it's a stupid joyride. What about this one? Boom. I guess it's supposed to sound like a drum or something. Not that interesting. I think I will sell that one. I guess we'll just go like area by area looking for snowballs. Have some joyrides. Oh, we want to actually keep that paper, that's right. I just bought that. Alrighty. Anything here that looks vaguely snowball-ish? I'm not seeing anything. Well, there's some snowballs, but they're kind of attached to each other. And alive. So let's not mess with that. Some sort of creepy magic at work keeping those alive. Or maybe it's all the heart I poured into building my snowman. I don't know. One or the other, really. No snowballs around here. Hey, got some money though. I'm just gonna avoid the creepy cow lady. Where, oh where could these snowballs be? I mean, we saw one. And one should have respawned because we entered and exited a house. Hey! I don't think I've ever actually seen an animal villager transition between acres. That's pretty interesting. It's a small thing, but interesting all the same. I'm bored. Well, you can only get a bigger town shop by getting someone from another town to buy your stuff. I know that much. And I know the fruits are exclusive to towns, so yeah, kinda. Alright. Now, you know what? Just to make us feel better, we're gonna eat a pear. Absolutely no reason to do that. I just wanted to. Let's pluck this before it becomes a problem. Still nothing from our gold tree of awesome. We've not been to this. Ah, there it is. Okay, now, if I recall, it was down here somewhere. So let's just go confirm that before we figure out the best route to get it down here, because I think we're going to have to somehow finagle it across here without getting it down there, and that's going to be the tricky thing. It might be easier to try and push it uphill, but I don't think they like being pushed uphill very much because PhysX. Okay, it was definitely down here, I remember that. Where are you, special little snowball pal? Special little snowball pal. Oh no, I've lost it. No! Oh, I think I know where it is. It's basically on the other side of the planet. Awesome. Alright, I think it was around here. Oh no, I really have lost it. That's not good. Where are you, Mr. Snowball Pal? I think you were somewhere around here. It's probably south of us. We must find it, or else there will be no snowmen for the day. And we need to have a snowman of the day. Okay. So basically they're on complete opposite sides of the planet. That is less than ideal, but I think the best way to go about it, because this sort of hook to get up and down the ledge is not ideal, is we're going to try and push it up this way. And if that doesn't work, we can try and push the other one down the hill, sorta. I think is the best way to try and do this. Just get it away from that door. Out of the way, Pate. Alright, we can actually start controlling where this goes. Awesome. Up the hill. It really doesn't want to go. Alright, there we go. Now we just gotta get this across to that other acre. Hey, a thing to dig up. There's the last fossil. Again, we ship out like 4 fossils a day, but we only get 3 back ever. It's weird. Throw that away. Write a letter to our good pal, Mr. Museum. And then give him the shirt. I don't know what happens if you send random nonsense to the museum, actually. That might be something to look into later. Just for fun, really. Alright, let's get this over this way. We're gonna have to wear this thing down, too. Because it's just too big. So I think the best plan is to wear it down to a point where we can't control it as a sort of reset of sorts. Okay, get out of the way, kitty. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it in a really bad place for us. Okay, now we gotta go in at this at an angle that's less than ideal, but we will make it work somehow. Okay. So let's wear this snowball down before we worry about the other one. Come on, snowball. Be real nice to me, like that you've turned into an awesome snowman, and give me some flooring. Because, I mean, I know we have like a whole more month until they stop showing up, but I really would feel better about getting the full set before it's February, certainly. Okay. Just gotta start pushing until it's the right size. Be really careful about the transition south, because I know there's not a lot of room between here and the ledge. That look about right? Yeah, I think that's about right for the body. Now we just gotta get the head. Need to get a good head on its shoulders. Once we do that, maybe everything will work out for us. I mean, probably not, but maybe. I think that looks about right. Let's try it. Come on, snowman. Not only did we create life from water, we created life that's awesome and a poet. I think we did our job right today. Oh, let's, since we're here, let's go to the post office and take care of all that nonsense. Are there any digging spots around here? Doesn't look like it. Hey, Phyllis. Well, first things first, I'd like to help pay off my debt to Nook. Now we just have to do that 3 more times and we'll have paid off our house, and that'll be awesome. Alright, I'd also like to mail a letter. In fact, I'd like to mail several, but I can only do this one at a time because reasons! More. Always more. You should just stop asking. If you ask, you're going to be disappointed. Because I'm just going to make more work for you, Phyllis. You know, I kind of like Phyllis compared to Pelly, just because she seems a little bit more upfront about how much you're annoying her, whereas Pelly, I just feel like I'm incredibly annoying to her, but she's just kind of condescendingly, you know, smiling all the while, just telling me off in her head, and it's like, you know, at least Phyllis is upfront about the fact I'm obnoxious, you know? There's no fake niceties with Phyllis. With Pelly, I'm not so sure. Hey, Hambo. You just popped out of nowhere. I was just gonna shake that tree. Actually, I looked it up earlier today, and apparently bee in this game is a mistranslation. Every, like, standard bee in Animal Crossing is actually a Japanese giant hornet. Hey, a Flicker shirt. I believe we saw this already. I think it's like an obnoxiously green shirt, but let's take a look. That is an obnoxiously green shirt. I will stick with my good old classic future shirt, thank you. And the nice thing is we still have 10,000 bells to our name, so we're not entirely dirt poor. But I guess we can shake a few more trees, maybe pick up some shells, take them to Nook, or call it a day. Maybe we'll see if Tortimer moved to a more ideal location. I think we've shaken all these trees, actually. Yeah, we definitely want to get, like, our bridge right here, I think. Just for, ideal commuting. Because everywhere else there's, like, 2 spaces, whereas there's, like, 3. Nope, Tortimer's still there, so I guess maybe it's like he moves every other day sort of thing. I don't know. But I'd rather not have to deal with a bridge down here. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, there's bees. Okay. There we go. So at the very least, we'll have about 15,000 bells with us by the end of today. That's not too bad. Could be a lot worse for us. And more money. Hooray! I don't think we're gonna find any more bees. Yeah, no, I think that's it. So we'll just pick up some shells, I think. And be on our merry little way. Actually, well, alright, new plan. Because I was just going to drop all these shells and stuff, but I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll eat these fruits. I saw that we had some apples growing. We'll harvest those apples. And then we'll sell those to Nook. I have no idea what happens if you get rid of a bee, by the way. Like, if you just release it, I'm not sure if it turns around and stings you. I would think it wouldn't, but I think it would also be hilarious if that happened, so... But, I don't think I've ever released bees just because they sell for so much. I kind of want to see what happens if they do get released. It's like, we'll fly away on our merry little way, but before we do, we're gonna sting the ever-living crap out of your face. Just for trying to catch us in the first place. Hey, Mr. Nook. I got some stuff for you. Oh, I want to keep my skull shirt, actually. Yep, that'll do. So we actually still made some nice amounts of money left over after paying off our house. So we did pretty good today, I think. All things considered. I think it's a little early for us to have gotten mail from the snowman. I think it usually takes about half an hour or so. Oh, no, here it is. Alright, did we get something new? Did we get what I really wanted, or did we get something we already have? We can only speculate until we take out the present and open it. Flooring, 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 flooring. Dresser. Okay, we can actually store stuff now. That's actually really useful. So, let's do that thing what I just said. But we gotta find a place to put it first. Okay, so we just... no, I want to keep that sofa, but... How much space do these things afford exactly? Let's put the paper away. I think in Gen 1 Animal Crossing you could only, like, put 3 things in every storage location at any point, which is kind of annoying. So, yep, this game. Playing it for an entire year. Really enjoying getting back into original Animal Crossing. It's a great game. How do I want to put this out? I think what we'll do is we'll start removing these rocks. That'll at least make some room. No, I don't speedrun anything, period. I've seen people try and speedrun this game. That's like a week-long commitment. If you're trying to 100% speedrun this game, like, I have no idea why you would ever do that. No, I'm doing like a daily diary type thing of this game. So every day I'm going to play a little bit more of this. I don't want to keep any of those stones. I can't put any of these in my... that's unfortunate. But there is something I can do. If we go back, probably put that rug in there, and that'll open up some spots in our sort of extended inventory. We want to keep those tickets, as we want to keep these. But we can plop away those shirts as well. Alright, so we're going to put in that. I'm still not even sure we're going to use that desert for anything. Put away the work uniform, because you can't get another one of those, and I think it's kind of nice looking. And we'll put in our skull shirt, because I kind of want to keep all our cool clothes together. Okay, what else do we got? Snowy tree model, dark stone, standing stone, train car model, pineapple bed. Okay, well, I think the snowy tree model is going to be worth more. I definitely need a basement for my house. If I want to keep all this crap. I guess we will start plopping some of this in my inventory, in my letters. Plop a standing stone here, dark stone, train car model, pineapple bed. I really wish I had more inventory space, damn it. Okay, well, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bits of the snowman set. Yeah, I've been having a fun time for the most part. Well, it's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be offline pretty soon, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'm doing this every day for the rest of the year, so you're still pretty early to the party in the long term. Okay, so we got 8 pieces of snowman furniture. There's 2 more we need, plus the flooring, and then we got the full set. So that's not too bad, but I still want that flooring because even if we get nothing else, getting both the flooring and the wallpaper means that we get bonuses on everything. I do have a Switch. I probably will get Animal Crossing, but it depends if I have money. Right now I'm unemployed, and my only income is my YouTube channel's Patreon, which is about $13 a month. So if I do get Animal Crossing for the Switch, I'll be probably saving up for a while or getting really lucky finding work. That said, if you want to help make sure I get Animal Crossing for the Switch, you can help support my Patreon so I can continue to do awesome stuff. Which actually leads me to my outro, which is, I hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow. And if you want to see when this stream goes live, you should follow the stream. And subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. I know, because I have sunk the better part of 3 days trying to upload everything I've got onto GameFAQs just to get my stuff out there more, because that's a real challenge for me. And if you really want to make my day, help support my channel on Patreon so that I can continue to do awesome stuff on here and on my YouTube channel, and maybe get Animal Crossing for the Switch in the future. I am unfortunately done already, but I will be back tomorrow. Plus, I think I got some other stuff I got to do later tonight for my review for the week. But yeah, Animal Crossing's done for the night, I'm afraid. But it will be back tomorrow and every day for the rest of the year. And if you support my Patreon, you get on the Patreon Supporters Discord, where we can talk about awesome things like the Snowman set and catching bees, because it's really easy to catch them with your face. It's a lot harder to catch them with a net, especially if you can't pause time like you can in Gen 1 Animal Crossing. After that, it gets a lot harder. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will absolutely see you tomorrow. Peace out, Internet.